costs. Final car, D-Money, starting 19th and last on this grid, is pulling into his grid slot just past the final corner. And it'll be V2 Combat who will lead the cars away on that very short run down towards turn 1. It'll be Snipes who'll try and get up the inside as early as he can, but I'm just not sure that run will be long enough. The lights come on ahead of the drivers, and we're racing for the first HSA Britain Short Grand Prix, and it's a strong start. And we've got spin in the background already. That's Maitland gone into the wall, and Snipes has fought his way through into the lead already. The pole sitter losing places. Ignore the timing tower. Harrian is not leading the race. It's Snipes on his medium tyres who maintains the lead, but Pez getting involved there. Last week's winner already looking to try and take the lead as they're racing each other hard in the background. The Ferrari going wide there manages to keep it on the track. We've got the McLaren defending the inside harshly, but it's Snipes who leads then from Pez. Then it's Combat Levi, Alpha Nesis, Nick Millsy, Half, Thunder Drummer, Nuxter West. And that's up to B11. It's Skills running down in P12, and then all to an extent survive lap 1 as there goes West down the outside of Nuxter. It'll be the inside for Club. Can he get that one done? It looks like he can, but the Ferrari's going to fight back round the outside. Has to run out wide. Oh, he's going to leave a little bit of space there, and he has done. Puts himself up in a P. Oh my goodness, the timing tower's had a mad one. I was about to say he's not winning. He's somewhere else. We've got Garnish in the background. There's the Ace Fairley, I think that is trying to make up places as well, as Maitland has to pit at the end of the first lap. And we were just discussing this pre-race, JD. He might already find himself lapped with such a long pit lane here.
Yeah, let's see, looking a good 7-8 seconds for a wing change, and then 25 for your pit stop. It is nearly a lap, isn't it? Sorry,
Pez round the outside for the race lead, and he's done it already. Pez has just absolutely danced around for the soft tyres. Sorry to cut in there. But there was a change for the lead, and then, yeah, Maitland is, or is he going to be lapped? It's going to be tight, and I think he is. He has been. It's going to be a crazy Grand Prix if this is how it goes. Alpha Nesis right up behind Combat, the pole sitter. We've got Harrian gone off out of the race. Harrian in the wall. No safety car has been called, but that is Harrian spinning it out of turn 4, the little flick to the left. There is a nasty bump there, and we've got a VSC. So yeah, there's a nasty bump there, and if you hit it wrong, you can unsettle the car, spin it round. So you might have done that on his own. You may well have also had contact with another driver.
I'm not seeing anybody going into the pits, which makes me think nobody's got wing damage.
We saw
maybe it
back in the previous season at the British Grand Prix, of course, that iconic moment, Lewis Hamilton crossing the line to win with just 3 wheels on his wagon, and Skills has already made a move on Nuxter off the restart, as Nuxter I think got sideways there, and he's got sideways again. Nuxter round into the wall from the PSC restart.
By the looks of it, got quite big wing damage there as well. You're looking 22s, 23s on quali.
Yeah, D-Money's in the wall. He, this track has not treated him too well, has it? He had a problem in qualifying, nearly spun out the last corner, then did hit the wall at the Stowe. Now he's had an off here out of turn 2. Not ideal for him. Round he's got Thunder Drummer down the inside, and Millsy puts himself up into P8. Millsy having a look maybe to come back in, but can't get it done. And while that was happening, Brownie and West were racing, and it's Brownie in P10 and West now in P11. Fairley or Maitland, I think that's Maitland who's gone round. Have a look, I think it must have been. Yeah, that's not ideal for Maitland. He's had his second off of the race. Of course, he was spun round before he even got to turn 1, and now he's gone again as Phil and Cougar were racing there. Cougar perhaps looking to the inside into the Bale chicane. Phil leaves the gap, and
Maitland's round again.
Fairly capitalises. Nicely done. Has he gone again?
Yeah, Maitland just heated up his rear tyres.
Of this Silverstone circuit, it's not done him well. Needs your second retirement there as Snipes down the inside into Stowe corner. Pez holds it around the outside and will maintain the race lead with the inside for Snipes into the Bale chicane. Can't get that one done, so Pez for now holds the lead. Snipes settles into P2. Meanwhile, Cougar has made the move on Phil and A Fairley, dropping back down to P14 after he had just gotten ahead of Cougar. We'll just get a good exit off of, I'm going to call it Chapel, I don't know if that's the actual name, but Snipes on the other hand, he's going to get the move done, and he's put himself into the race lead on lap 13. He's now ahead of Pez, and he will lead this DRS train, and he will hope to pull away the championship leader.
Maybe.
I think it has maybe just pulled over now, and it has. It's done like nearly a full lap, but it did. And as Pez and Combat racing then side by side around the outside of the Vale chicane. For Combat, can he get this one done? And he has. Just squeezes Pez out on the exit, and that's Pez losing 2 places in 2 laps. Nice move there, Combat. That's perhaps a sign that the soft tyres beginning to go off then. Levi and Alphanesis side by side into the Vale chicane. That'll be the outside. Levi, and he is ahead then of Alphanesis. That's another soft tyre runner, losing a position to someone on the mediums. Combat got through on Snipes. Yes, he has. We've missed that one there. Did Snipes maybe make a mistake?
I'm not going to lie, my camera's having absolute kittens, and it's currently watching skills, even though V2 combat selected, so I'll tell you when he catches up with me.
Yeah, nice. Snipes lost the lead there. The guy behind Levi to make his move, and he's going to go for it here, down the inside into Stowe corner. Levi gets the move done, puts himself up, but Pez is going to fight him back, tries to switch back. He'll have to go to the outside, or will he? Because Pez darts off into the pits. Alphanesis now on the pit exit. Where's he going to come out in comparison to the AlphaTauri? And it's Alphanesis who comes out ahead then of Pez. Yeah, that is the bad part of such a long lap. Now obviously, since we've actually had some people make pit stops, as Snipes look to the inside there. Yeah, now we've actually had some people in the pits. They're all a bit spread out now. That DRS train is not quite so big. We expect that to reform later on when all the medium tyre runners make their pit stops, which we expect to happen around about lap 32-ish. Second one of the race, not ideal for him, but here comes Snipes, gaining on Combat, goes to the outside for Stowe corner, chooses to back out there. Felt maybe he didn't have the grip to dance his way around the outside there of the high-speed right-hand. Straight now, Snipes still on the pit limiter. He can get off that around about now, and who's going to come out ahead here? It's going to be tight on the pit exit, and it's Alphanesis who's gotten ahead then of Snipes. The undercut has worked, but of course Snipes now, he's in the DRS range of Alphanesis, and he's got fresh mediums compared to Alphanesis worn medium tyre. Sorry, Snipes on fresh softs, not fresh mediums. Here comes Snipes then, gaining on Alphanesis. He looks to the inside, but he's not going to be close enough. Going into Stowe on this lap, as we've got Combat staying out again, West in the pits, so a lot of people about to make up one free position, and West who is now going to fix soft tyres to go to the end of this race. Phil picks up another 3-second time penalty, not ideal for him. Just switch over to Combat, who's staying out again. Combat, oh, we're going to spin in the background, we just saw there, that's Millsy! He's had a safety car, surely he's binned that properly, it's only a virtual. You're mad. He's properly stuffed that one, out of the final corner, slip inside into the barriers. Yeah, here they come, and yeah, look at that, Combat comes out behind Alphanesis and behind Snipes. So Alphanesis is the net race leader, then it is Snipes, Combat, and Pez then will be P4 once Brownie makes his stop. Straight. DRS open, overtaking Gage, and I think we might be about to see a change of position here. Flashing light on the back of the Red Bull means he's got no battery, and that's an easy move down the inside for Snipes, puts himself up into P2, and that will become the net race lead once Brownie makes his pit stop.
Yeah, it almost looks like he's just struggling with the medium compound tyre over. Somebody's gone, I think.
There was a bit of contact there. Nick just drove into the back of Pez, who was, yeah, perhaps like you say, perhaps struggling a bit with his tyre. I thought the McLaren was about to spin round. He's kept it together quite nicely though.
Although he's just pushed, the McLaren's just pushed Pez onto the grass there.
Was that like a proper...
Turned into the corner. I don't know, it did look accidental, maybe turning in a little bit too early, but obviously didn't expect Pez to be as close to him. Just clipped him and pushed Pez onto the inside of the corner.
Down to P3 as here comes Combat, wants to get it done on track, and he has done, puts himself up another race lead. A nice simple move with the DRS, and that's P1 on his debut for B2 Combat, and that looks like a very fast driver we've got on our hands indeed. Or P7, look at the move is happening now, and it's half down the inside on Pez, and it's really gone downhill for Pez, hasn't it?
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's enjoyed the second phase of this one, does it? Oh, Snipes with another penalty.
Oh dear, Snipes, will you stop making mistakes? Honestly, silly goose. Yeah, that'll be P2 confirmed then for Alpha Nesis, as Pez picks up a 3-second time penalty. He'll still won't lose position. Here comes Mr. Combat on his debut. He's going to come round and win the Britain Short Grand Prix, the first Britain Short Grand Prix here in HSA. Snipes takes P2 on track, but it's this man, Alpha Nesis, who will take it after the post-race penalties are applied, and that is a shame for Snipes, because had he not picked up that penalty, he would have got second. He had the 6-second gap in the end. Nick takes P4 ahead of Levi, then Brownie will cross the line on track for P6, so he's got 15 seconds of penalties, so half will jump up a place. Pez looking like he's about to jump up. He's out of fuel as well, just to add to his problems. Pez just gets to the line ahead of West there by 0.6 of a second. And Brownie drops down to P10 behind Thunder Drummer, behind West. And look how close P7, 8 and 9 ended up being there at the end there. And I think Brownie did just hold on for P10 in the end. And that is 1 point that will go towards his championship. Driver of the day going to DSL West in the end. I think he ended up.
Great job, Lando! Zach! Oh, dude! We all know you would have won the race, Zach, but you know, we did our best.
Yeah, I don't want to show off. Great job!
There we go.
So West finished P9 for driver of the day from 15th on the grid.
Oh wow, that's a good drive from him then. Podium celebrations, and it is Combat who on his first race has taken the victory. It's Alpha Nesis in P2, outscoring Snipes, the championship leaders. Lead taking a hit there. But yeah, considering he won the first 5 races, I should imagine he's still leading the way in this one so far this season. He's overall dropped, what, like 35 points or something like that total, which, considering we've had 7 races, is just insane. And there are your final standings. So it was Combat who won, Alpha Nesis P2, then it was Snipes, Nick, Levi, Harv, Pez, Thunder Drummer, West, Brownie, A Fairly, Cougar, D-Money, Skills, the last of the finishers, and then Phil, Millsy, Nuxter, Maitland and Harrian all DNF. And you know what? I feel like I might go back and rewatch the start, because I want to see what happened to Maitland. That has been the first ever HSA Britain Short Grand Prix, and what a race it was. We saw changes for the lead, we saw great battles, we saw a crash before we'd even got to turn 1. I've been Matt, JD has been JD, or at least I'm pretty sure he's been JD. It would be a bit weird if he's been someone else this entire time.
This is the moment that I need. No, I'm joking.
Join us next week for round 8 of the Canada. I actually have no idea where we're racing next week, to be honest. It might be France. I don't think it is, though.
It's somewhere, I know that much.
Yeah, it's one of these circuits on the calendar.
Saki in the chat there. Bahrain Short. Oh, delightful.
Are we going to another? Oh, we're going straight to the next short circuit. You love that. It will be a bit of a longer one than this week, though, with the longer lap times and additional laps. We'll see you next time to see if V2 can bring home a winning streak, or if Snipes can get back on top on the Sakhir circuit.